Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And put a receiver in motion right. It's caught left side by Hill. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on, 60 Maverick, 6 Cowboy 80. Go.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Absolutely fires this one. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers getting back on his 6th interception of the season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ready. Hut, hut.
To the air on first down. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That that one, splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Okay,
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Japanese! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, pass.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
They run the counter to Achane. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Like Buffalo, 18. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. Go.
3rd and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to...
Achane lost it. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it. So crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Get it.
The play fake, now Willis to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready up.
3rd down, they need 7.
19, 19, Tiger, 19, Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready,
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
down. Yellow, 22. Spike, 60. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Set.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Blue check. Come on, check opposite. Green, 50, green. Shot, 17. Ready?
Young on the play action. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Yellow. Set.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. For a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Ready, break.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Set up the screen, Brooks. Moving on into the red zone. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane off past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Cougar 19.
Throwing on first down, Willis finds him over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Gun snap now to Willis. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
And it's third down.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Willis now, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. Set.
On play action, here's Young. One's cut along left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Ready.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding him.
And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready. Red 30, fight 60. Ready.
And going play action. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Come on, set. 60, flasher, set. Set, huh?
Running the throw here on third. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 43 right. Black. 95. Hut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Set. Hut. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Let's go now. Yellow. 22.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lewis in the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Right back to him. This is caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on. 19. Mustang 19.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Dolphin first down.
Got it. Ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70, Timberwolf. Go.
Throwing it again here. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready?
Play action now. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, set. 45, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In punt formation for Carolina.
He's going to leave him enough time for one quick snap and then a field goal try. So in a bizarre decision, the penalty-aided conversion is going to stand, Brock. The defense choosing to decline the call.
I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at the tens of thousands of faces in the stadium. I'm looking at the officials' faces. And I think we all have the same face. It is one of just complete shock.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready, ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Brock tried the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion is set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down, ready.
Throwing off the play fake. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready?
Young working from the gun. That's popped by Hubbard. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Check, hut.
1st down, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Set.
Here's Young again. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Drill, 52. Set, go.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set, ready. 52 blue, 22 needle. Set.
Young on the play action. Headed out right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Young. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Fitzgerald sends this through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Return starts at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Traveler, traveler. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 backfield, Warriors, 70. Ready, ready?
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Waller with the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready, ready. Check out.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis buying some time right. It's a big strike to him. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
At the 33-yard line.
Come on, 70, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Here's Willis to the air. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Get it. 19.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig alert, rig alert. Let's go.
Here's Achane up the middle. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Tag. Gotta be lying.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Dolphins make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45. 1. Ready?
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Go and play action. Young. The left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter.
Ready, set.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Fit.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set, hut.
Fourth down, Young. He rolls to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. Second and 15.
Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Now it's Young. And he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Teteroa McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Formation for Carolina.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Steady.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready up. Ready. 18 caught.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they send their back in motion right. 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. Escapes the defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running left. Here's Achane. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Come on, come on. Cowboy Eagles. Stick to the Eagles. Stick to the Eagles.
From the red zone now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Claws red. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Finds his back. Achane. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Giving 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. That ball is out. Young lost it. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Yellow, 22, green jacks.
To throw. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. Putting the tight end in motion. Setting up to pass. Here's a screen for Achane. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Hiking. 18.
He'll look to throw it. All in left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 5, Crackle 80, 19, Lion. Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Taken in by Hill, right side. He has room past the 25. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
This one's caught. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's going to run in for two. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Legets with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Set, ready. 50, green. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Hits his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Down. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's out of bounds, but that's a first down and only 13 seconds to go.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Close, 10. Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Smash, red. Set,
Here's Young to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
drill, 52. Ready. Black 40. Set.
Play action now, Young. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Got it. Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Shot, 17. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. Getting out to his left. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Dolphins make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Charlotte.